this is working. Cool. So I'm just going to talk about, I want to talk about the David versus Goliath finale, which is tomorrow. This is Tuesday for the finale. And it's just been a really good season. I think past the merge, it really picked up, but it always does. Survivor always does pick up past the merge. I'm also eating an apple. Sorry. It's my lunch break. So, a lot of people online were talking about, I'm going to call it Survivor Gate, because people were saying online something about, there's somebody from Big Brother, I don't know who this person is, but apparently they've spoiled Big Brother quite a bit, and they're on Twitter, and they were saying some rumors about somebody violated some portion of the contract or some portion of the game rules, and so they're going to be disqualified. I don't know. So that's never happened. That's never happened in Survivor history before. That said, in the past, from talking to other Survivor contestants, I think people have done things with the rules where they've bent or not outright broke the rules, but bent the rules in a couple ways. And some things that come to mind are when I know Boston Rob got water on one of the seasons. He was given water when he was dehydrated or hurt. That always comes to mind as something that I thought was unfair. Like, I don't think if a contestant is, in a disabled state, that production should intervene to keep them in the game. I mean, there's so much gray area there. Like, because I was medically evacuated on Caramoan, and I thought about that moment where I was medically evacuated and someone made the call. They said, you're out. You can't play anymore. You're dehydrated to the point where the doctors can't help you. And then I think about, other people who, over the course of the season, you'll see that contestants have bandages on their feet or they have bandages on their arms, where the medical team has given them something, and that never kind of makes it into the show. Like how often people get seen by medical and get something. They'll get medicine or they'll get pills. Some kind of like, it's just really weird to me. It's this really weird gray area about disqualification. My uncle put it best. My uncle did motorcycle racing when he was younger, and all kinds of racing when he was younger. And he talked to me about Lance Armstrong as an example. And Lance Armstrong, who won all these Tour de France's, and then afterwards it was found that he was doping. And my uncle put it in the perspective of, the race is over, the competition is over, he won, he did something incredible. Yes, he cheated, and it diminishes from that. It diminishes from the competition in some way, but it's so long after the finish line. Do we go back and rewrite history? So it's this whole debate around that. I am really interested just to see the finale, just to see who wins, because I really thought Christian was going to make it to the end. I think Christian was a lot of people's pick to win the entire thing based on the editing and based on his story. I am pulling for Davey. I think Davey is going to do really great. I hope he wins. I don't know if he will. I hope he does. One of the big things with finals, I think, is the audience sees how people play Survivor, and nobody really knows what the jury sees or what people see out there. So we see a highly narrated version when the game is all over. So, Davey has been playing an incredible game. He definitely needs to be brought back for another season of Survivor, just on his merits alone, on his ability to read the room and read idle play and those kinds of things. I don't know if he wins. If he gets to Final Tribal, I don't know if he can convince people that he deserves to win. So that's a whole other question. Regardless, I think it's gonna be a really good finale because it's been a really good season. There's been some really great characters. Survivor just keeps getting better. I don't know what to say. I think around Caramoan time, it was kind of a low point. People will argue with me with that forever. But I think that Survivor's been consistently getting better and better since season 26. So I'm excited for the finale. I hope that nobody is disqualified. I don't think anybody will be disqualified. I think that's kind of a crazy rumor. We'll see, though. People are telling me that this source on Twitter is legitimate, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you can, if you want to, and we'll stay tuned. I got to do another comic, too, so Wednesday I'll have a comic with Stephen Fishbach's blog. All right, everybody, see you later. I got to eat my apple. Bye.